I'm Kat and today we're going to be testing out the Singe Beauty Galactic Visitor palette. So I'm finally doing this one. I have had this for like maybe a couple of weeks now or longer. I posted on my Instagram when I actually got it, so I'm a bit behind on this one. But we've got the outside packaging, which looks like this. So it's kind of like space themed, and then you've got the kind of cowgirl down here. So I'm not massive into the kind of I guess cowboy cowgirl thing, but I do quite like the like space theme. So I wouldn't say this was my like favourite packaging, but like it's okay. And then we've got the inside, which you've got a massive mirror. I never use the mirrors in the palettes. But then we've got the shadows. So I'll pop up some swatches on the screen for you. So we've got 16 shades in total, with 10 pigmented mattes, 3 sparkling metallics, 2 duochrome iridescent toppers, and 1 holographic duochrome. So the 2 duochrome toppers, I believe, are these two here, which is Encounter and Beam. And then the, holographic duochrome is this one. And you've got the 3 metallics there. So I will say when I was swatching them, this one felt, I think, like kind of creamier than the others. But other than that, I think that's all I could really make note of. Like, they all swatched really nicely. So this cost me £37 for like the palette. But then as it's from America, I think the shipping was like around £20 or something. I also paid like the tax duties up front as well. So like that was on top as well. So I think the shipping plus that was like about 20 to 30, somewhere in that range. So it did cost me quite a bit of money, but I did really want to try out this palette, and it was kind of part of a like Christmas present for me. So yeah. And then I think it took, was it a pre-order? No, I bought it after the pre-order, I think. But I think it took, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks, a week or two to get here. I don't think it was too bad. I mean, I don't mind waiting for things as long as they're going to arrive, you know. I don't mind waiting. So for the looks today, I've decided on one look that I'm going to do, which I'm actually going to go for a bit more of a neutral one. As I was swatching them, I kind of really liked how these kind of like peachy shades were looking, and like this kind of, I guess, red one here. So I think I'm going to do a bit of a like neutral look, and I am wondering whether to just keep it like a matte look. That's what I was thinking this morning, because I was thinking of doing like, I guess, a shimmer, like one of the neutral shimmers, but I don't know, we'll decide as I go along. And I haven't decided on the second look yet, but I do feel like I should use some of this, like the colourful shades, like maybe the blue or something, but I shall look at that tomorrow. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one here called In. So this is quite a light, like peachy shade, I guess. So I did match my jumper to fit with my makeup today. So this is quite a light one, but when I swatched it, it did show up on my skin. So like just about maybe. But I'm just going to use this mainly to kind of blend out the edge of the look. So I've really been looking forward to trying out this palette. I'm so glad that I could actually get it like the end of the year, like last year, this year. So I wasn't sure if like I would have enough money for it. Like, I mean, the palette itself being like £37, like that's not too bad. Like, I don't mind paying that for a palette. It's more like having to pay like the postage on top, and then I guess like the customs fees. So obviously that took it up to like, I don't know, nearly like £60-ish, I think. So like then that's quite a lot of money for like one palette. But as I was able to get it as like part of a Christmas present, like from my mum, so that was quite nice. Because yeah, I've been watching Angie for quite a while now, like years. So I'm really excited to like try out her palette and like see the quality of the eyeshadows. Like, I'm sure they're going to be like really good. I mean, I've already swatched them and they're really nice. So it is quite a light shade, but hopefully you can see it a bit on the camera. So it is quite similar to my jumper. So next I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Hoodoos, which I have no idea what that like means. So I really like the look of this shade when I swatch this one. I don't know, it just looks so nice. I think I will do a shimmer just because I want to try out like as many shades as possible. So I think we will try one of the shimmers. Put that on the inner bit there. So I'm just going to go into that lighter shade and like blend out the edge of it. I think that looks good for now. You know, this kind of makes me think of like sorbet, like ice cream. Or it's not ice cream, is it? It's sorbet, but you know, like, I don't know, like the soft colours. Alright, now I'm going to go in and deepen up the outer corner. So I'm going to use this dark shade here, which is called Peace. So it does look quite dark, so I'm going to try and go in like gentle and like build it up. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just go like this and we'll just slowly build up the colour. And then I think I'll bring this under the eyes as well. I'm not sure how like deep I want to go because I think I could probably go fairly deep with this like shade, but I don't like that's looking quite nice, like the blend there together. So I think I might leave it like that. It does look quite nice. Alright, I'm gonna bring that dark shade under the eyes. Okay, I'm really loving how this looks. Like, I love the blend of these shadows together. Like, I feel like it's almost got like a kind of purpley hue to it. Okay, now to decide which shimmer to use. So I think either one of these. Like, I was thinking this one initially. So it's a bit more of a, I guess like a peachy-ish shade. And then we've got this one, but that's quite gold, and I'm not sure if I want to do that one. Like, I think it might be just too gold and yellow leaning. So, and then these ones obviously are like the kind of duochromes, so I think I want to keep like to the neutral one for this. So we'll go with this shade, which is called Come. I mean, it does look very pretty on its own, but I almost don't want to do the shimmer. Oh, stop putting it. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to do a shimmer at all. I really like how this looks on its own, just the matte look. So I've actually put a very tiny bit of shimmer there, but I'm kind of pack it down with this matte shadow. Yeah, I think I want to leave this like this. I really like how this looks. So I'm just going to pack on that very light shade in the center here. We'll use the shimmers in the second look that I'm gonna do, but yeah, I really like how this looks. So I think I'll just bring this lighter shade, maybe the other shade as well, and just blend them all together like under the eye, like join it up. Yeah, I really like this, so pretty. So here's the finished first look. What do you think? So I think it looks really pretty. I did put on like this lipstick, which I think matches with like the kind of mid-toned one like really well. So we've almost got like this kind of monochrome look going on, which I think looks quite nice. I could have gone with a different shade. I was almost going to go for a bit more of a like either like a nude or like maybe leaning more on like the kind of red side like for the darkness, but I don't know, I chose this one and I think it works quite well. So this is the Revolution Matte liquid lipstick, I guess, in Control. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also decided to try out my new Revolution Skin Silk in the lighter shade and the neutral, and I have to say, like, I think it looks better because it's not pink, but I think it is actually a bit too light for me. So I'm not sure how well you'll see on camera, but I think it's just like a little bit too light, like lighter than my neck. So I feel like my search for like the perfect foundation is just going to be never ending. So yeah, but I think the other shades, they were just too dark, so I don't know, I will be using this for now. I think I will still use up the 0.5 shade, like even though it is pink, because I have it, so I might still like use that until it's gone. Maybe I'll just kind of alternate between them, but I don't know, maybe this one will kind of like oxidize a bit and get a little bit darker throughout the day maybe. But I definitely think it's a better like undertone because it hasn't got that pinkness to it, which I'm definitely not leaning on the pink side. Anyway, onto the eye look. Yeah, I'm really loving this. So I did decide to go with like the full matte look for this, and I think it looks really nice. So like I'm really happy with the shades that I've used so far. So it was just purely these 3 mattes here, but they've gone on really nice and like they've blended really well together. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. I mean, I did swatch a couple of shimmers like today, didn't I? Which they do feel quite nice and like they look really pretty on, so I'm sure there's not going to be issues with them. But yeah, let's move on to look number 2. So here's the second look, which I went for more of like the blue shades for this one. So there was a few of them that I wanted to try out. So I think this one came out really nice. Like you've got the kind of, I guess it's a bit more of like an aqua light blue here, and then going all the way into like the darker blues. And I just think it looks really nice. I did have trouble deciding on which shimmers to use. Like I kind of wanted to try out this blue one here. So obviously I did put that one on. But then deciding on the shimmer to use like for closer towards the center, I did struggle because like I kind of wanted to try out this Milky Way, which is what I did put on, which that's the like multi-chrome shade. But there was also this shimmer here called Beam, which has got a bit of that kind of like minty shade here, so I did think it would have looked like really nice next to like this shade. So it was like, which one do I use? But yeah, I did go for the Milky Way in the end. But this is a really nice like colour swatched as well. So both of these ones here are more of like, I guess, toppers. So I guess they haven't got like a full-on like opaque like base colour to them. So you could like put them on top of other shades and I guess still see like the colour underneath. So I guess if you put it on like maybe like one of these like reddy orangey shades, like maybe you'd still see that peeking through underneath a bit, which I guess I'll have to try that out at some point. So far I'm really enjoying this palette, and like quality wise this is really good. So we've got the mattes, which they all went on really lovely, like they're really like quite like soft and like they blend really well, so I'm really happy with them. And then all the shimmers, I mean I only use these two here, didn't I? But like the rest of them swatch really nicely. So this one, when you touch this one, it does feel a bit more like creamier, but like that's a really nice like gold shade. These, I mean, they kind of have a bit of like a cream feel to them, but like, I don't know, can you see that? Like that's so pretty, so I will have to try that shade. But yeah, all the shimmer shades are really lovely. So yeah, so for this being like Singe Beauty's first palette, like I think this is a really good one, and I mean if they keep this up then I'm sure she's going to do like really well with her brand. So yeah, I'm looking forward to like I guess her next eyeshadow palette that she brings out, or I mean any other products. I do want to try some of her other products. So she has got blushes, and I do really want to get her eyeshadow brushes. Like I really want to get them. So because like, I want more brushes anyway, but like she's got some like unique shapes for hers. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get them at some point to try. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. So let me know your thoughts on this palette and which of the two looks I done today you like the best. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!